My fellow citizens of the War Robots Nation, take this as an advice. Anything that starts with a zero, especially in this game, is not a good thing. Hello there everyone and welcome to War Robots Nation. In this new video we are going to talk about the recently announced Black Market rework, the significant overhaul by Pixonic for all the types of chests, the bronze, the silver and the gold chest, and also the super chest. I actually recorded this video like for more than half an hour or so. But then my microphone decided to stop working mid-recording, and of course I didn't find out until the recording was actually done, and I thought I have a video ready, and then yeah, no sound. So this is actually the second take for this video. My name is Ali, and yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, this is the announcement, the post that was published by Pixonic about the Black Market drop rate overhaul. Of course, this is mentioning also the update, the current update, the 7.4 update. So yeah, let's get to it. Starting with the bronze chest. So bronze chest doesn't have a specific level where the content changes. So it's all the way from the level 1 until the end game. You basically get the same stuff, regardless of your level. What remains. We won't talk about that. We'll talk about what has been removed, and what's being replaced with, what's being added. So the 7 gold has been removed, and instead of that is the 10 gold, and the 10 gold has been replaced with 15 gold. Of course, I will give my honest, humble, personal opinion about all this. And I will also get to show you the actual chests in game and their contents in game for the end game. And yeah, these will be my own personal opinions. And of course, feel free to disagree. Tell me what do you think about the whole thing after we discuss it now. And yeah, so I think like this is a very little change, almost insignificant. And they should have like at least doubled it. So doubled it would be really cool. So like you get like here you get 14 or something, and or 15, and here you get 20. That would have been like really better than this. The power cells, this is a good thing. So from 100 we get now 200, but we'll also speak about the catch here, because you will see that you will also get power cells 900 as a possibility. 900 power cells as a possibility, but we will get to that like almost immediately. So the stupidest thing, the most stupid thing ever, is that you pay 10 keys to open a bronze chest, and you could very commonly get 10 keys. So like basically you get nothing. You give 10 keys and you get them back, so it's like you opened nothing, or yeah, the chest was empty. So yeah, I guess you know my stance about this now. And the microchips, yeah, they were removed, like the B and C microchips. I don't like very much pay much attention or care about drones, to be honest. So the stupidest thing has gotten even more stupid. So instead of what was really like, and this has been forever, like this 10 keys reward has been going on forever, like since I remember playing the game. When I started like last year, it has been more than a year and a half since I played the game. So yeah, and I always seen this reward, and got it like very frequently. And now it's getting even worse. So you get 8 keys. You can very possibly, and we will talk about the very possibly thing, get 8 keys. So you will open a chest and you will actually lose. You won't get any reward and you will lose 2 keys. So I don't know what was going on and whoever thought about this at Pixonic, but yeah, this is not the right move to make. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, you actually lose your keys when you open a chest, and this is actually very common. We'll talk about that right now. And this is supposedly the big thing here, that you'll get platinum with your bronze chest. So 25 platinum, which is a generous thing for only a 10 keys bronze chest, and 50 platinum. So this is even bigger prize and a huge prize to get with a bronze chest. But we'll talk about the catch right now. So yeah, this is the catch, the drop rates. So not very big changes with the drop rates for the gold and silver. But do you see the drop rate of the platinum? So drop rate of platinum actually starts with a 0. So everything that starts with a 0 is not good. Is not good in my opinion, yeah. So my fellow commanders, my fellow players, my fellow citizens of the War Robots Nation, take this as an advice. Anything that starts with a 0, especially in this game, is not a good thing. So 0.48% chance that you'll actually get this platinum, this 25 or 50 platinum. So this is close to nothing. And what the hell, really? Like, they should have increased it much more than that to actually give us some optimism, some chance of actually having a hope of getting this thing. And I've actually opened, I had like 450 or something keys, and I opened only bronze chest to try this thing, and I wasn't actually aware of the drop rate for the platinum. And guess what? Yeah, after opening all these chests, so 45 chests or so, guess what? I got nothing. I got no platinum at all. And after checking the actual post here, yeah, now we know why. So the keys, yeah, this is the other thing. So it has been slightly increased now. So you actually get a higher chance now of getting this stupid thing. So it was already stupid and has gotten even worse now. And now you'll get even more chance of getting this thing, like this 8 keys thing. So yeah, this, yeah, you are getting where I'm going with, right? So yeah, and the power cells. So this is another big problem here, that what basically amounts to a possible 1100 power cells. You have only 1.7% chance of getting them, and it has been actually going down from 6% to 1.7%. So yeah, it's like close to nothing, but not as bad as what they have gone with platinum, yeah, as a percentage. So with silver chest, I think that the levels has been changed. It has been before until level 27, I think. Now it's level 23. So what has been removed are these robots, and what has been added are better robots have been added. We can say like these are better robots when we compare them. The gold changes are insignificant in my opinion. They should have been just like we said with the bronze chests. They should have been more. Like here you get 50, should have been like 100 here, 150 here. Why not? The economy is a little bit. It's not a little bit. It's significantly broken in the game, and it needs to be addressed. And this is some way of addressing it, but it's not enough in my opinion. Should have been more here. And what's this? Like you get 10,000 more. Should have been like 150,000. This one should have been 300,000. So yeah, the black market keys. What's this change? So 1,000 is now 1,100. Make it 1,500. So yeah, the drop rates are basically the same. So this was ridiculous before, like the keys, and now slightly less ridiculous. And so this is the big reward, the big keys reward. So it's like something that you will never get. I never got this before. And yeah, so it's actually insignificant. The big change here is the equipment. So you have better chance of getting equipment, and I think they mean by that the the Tempest, the Thermite, the Exodus, Shock Train, yeah, these stuff, which are not very useful, to be honest, as weapons. So you have more chance of getting pretty ineffective weapons. So for the end game silver chest, we have these removed. You can like pause to check them. And yeah, what has been added instead are these pilots, which are better than these pilots, and for much stronger robots, and you can get them with the silver chest. So this is, in my opinion, a welcome change. This is good. And you get, this is the biggest change in my opinion, and for the better, that you get actually decent modules with the silver chest. So silver chest gets you possibly a thermonuclear reactor, which is really good. Cloaking unit, fortifier, anti-control, battle bond, heavy armor kit, overdrive unit, balanced unit. So all very decent modules that you can get only with the silver chest. So this is really good. And these weapons are very, very respectful. So yeah, and these skins. And so what has been changed as the drop rate? So we can see that slight increase with the silver and gold. The keys are abysmal as always. Power cells same. So items has been increased, which is actually good. So you have a higher chance of actually getting these stuff here. And so yeah, paint jobs are actually increased. So I don't think, personally, I'm not a fan of that, but maybe many of you will like the idea of getting these skins, but yeah, not sure. So yeah, it's now 8% chance of getting these skins instead of 3%, so it's a big change. And the pilots have actually stayed the same. So yeah, the gold chest. So yeah, also changed. It was until I think level 27, now it's 23. These things have been removed. You can check them out by pausing. And yeah, what has been added are the these very decent weapons and the normal types of the glacier instead of the sinister one. So yeah, good weapons have been added. This is actually decent change in the amount of gold. So 1000 now you get 1500, 5000 now 6000, which is actually worth it. 10 million, I think they should have made it like 15 million here instead. Power cells, decent increase to 6000. Here they should have made it at least like 10,000. So yeah, it doesn't make sense to increase it only for 500. Yeah, so the drop rates, nothing too like the only important thing to talk about is the equipment has been very significantly increased. And yeah, why not? Because they have focused heavily on the equipment here. So you get these equipments as a possibility, so why not? Yeah, and you already have these equipments also a possibility. So the major thing is the equipment, so it makes sense to make it the highest drop rate possible for the equipments. Yeah. So for the gold chest, for the end game gold chest, these things have been removed. And what has been added are more pilots. So you get these pilots for the top tier robots, for the meta robots. And yeah, you get the best modules possible in the game. This is very welcome change. I really like that. This is a very welcome change. Nuclear amplifier, the absolute best offensive module in the game. Nitro unit for the speed, for the speedy players, for the players who prefer speed. So yeah, the best stuff. These Titan weapons are all very decent. So yeah, the best weapons right now are all here. So this is very good change. I really like that. So the additions have been really good for the gold chest, for the end game gold chest. The drop rate basically unchanged here. So as expected, the same with the until level 23 gold chest is that the equipment have been increased, because as we have said, like the focus is mainly on the equipments. And they say that the modules are separated here, so the modules have gone down, which I don't like, but I think it makes sense because they don't want to give like too many players and make the market or make the whole thing oversaturated with nuclear amplifiers and yeah, I think basically it was about the nuclear amplifier, because the nitro unit doesn't make a whole big change or a huge advantage. It doesn't give a huge advantage. So yeah, so it makes sense that you have went down with the modules drop rate. So the super chest, the big thing, so it has been also until level 23 and the end game super chest. So these robots have all been removed and actually being replaced with better robots, in my opinion. These are better robots than these. And it also depends on the skill and the player, of course, yeah. But yeah, these robots have been, in my opinion, are better, yeah. So for the end game super chest, the absolute best robots are being added to the game, which is a very welcome change for the super chest, for the end game super chest. So these things were very decent stuff, but the additions are really hard hitting stuff. They are absolutely the best thing that you can have in the game, and it's a welcome change. The drop rate also makes sense, so it's like 88% robots, 11% titans. The titans that you can get actually the Sharanga Minos, and I think also the Nodens, as you will see right now. So yeah, it makes sense. Maybe slightly higher titans rate, but yeah, it won't make a big difference. So yeah, these have been my thoughts about the changes, about the rework. We will now get to see these changes actually in the actual game, in the end game. So yeah, as you can see, this is the black market, the end game black market. We'll see the content for the bronze chest. You can of course pause and look for each item separately. So yeah, these items have all been covered at the beginning of the video. So yeah, this is the stupidest thing ever here, the 8 keys, yeah, and it will be really infuriating once we start getting them. So yeah, these stuff as well, the platinum that we will only dream about. And where is that, the 50 platinum? The 50 platinum. Oh yeah, there you go. The 50 platinum that we will not even have in our dreams. Yeah. So yeah, this is the bronze chest. So for the silver chest, the decent stuff, really decent stuff, decent modules that you can get, absolutely good pilots. So yeah, almost meta stuff, or we can say meta stuff. So the silver chest, in my opinion, has been the greatest improvement. Yeah, the silver chest. And yeah, the gold chest, obviously the very best stuff. Also, good changes for the best. So the best items in the game, we can say. And yeah, so last stand, the scorcher, all the best stuff really. So yeah, and then at the nuclear amplifier is of course the crown here. It's my favorite module. And yeah, the super chest, Sharanga Nodens is here, the Oxminos as the titans, and we have seen 11% drop rate, and then remain these robots as a possibility, the absolute best robots in the game. Yeah, so that has been it for the rework, for the Black Market rework by Pixonic, and my opinion about it. So sound off in the comments. Tell me what you think about this rework, whether it has been a mixed reaction, just like me, or if you think it was all positive or all negative. So yeah, sound off in the comments below, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and catch up with you in the next video. Bye bye.